Time I did a hardwood job, I had quite a people asking me where I started and why I started there. This is a pretty simple layout right here. So before I got started, I just wanted to go over it with you real quick and show you where and why I was going to start. So what we got going on here is a little. This might be a little quarter inch planks that we're putting down here. So it's the same stuff that is previously installed here. However, because we've got a doorway right here, what I did, I just made my cut right here to straighten all this up. And we're going to run our planks this way. We're going to run them this way rather than having a threshold or something and having them feed this way because of the hallway. And if you'll pan down through the bedroom there, and this way right here, I just think myself that it would be better if the planks were laying long ways like so instead of crossways like this in all these rooms. So rather than, like I said, rather than having any T-moldings or anything like that, I did cut this off, get me a perfectly straight line in the existing wood right here. And with the ceramic tile, I will not have to have any kind of transition here. Look right here, really close. So this lays down there, and it is, just a barely little lip. So I'm going to be okay with that. That's going to actually be better than having a transition piece there too. So anyway, the point of the video is why and where I wanted to start my wood at. So what I did, I laid me a few runs out here. Pushed it up tight there, got me about 4 runs. Excuse me. I measured off, popped my line. You can see all the way down there, all the way down, and all the way down to the other end. You can see my chalk line. So because this is a tongue and groove, I always try to prevent turning my wood around as much as possible. They do come with splines that will go in here that allows you to turn around. You can see here, anybody that's familiar with it, you can put a spline in here and put 2 grooves back to back to turn your wood around. However, I do like to try to get away with not doing that as much as possible. So with me starting right here and working this direction, follow me right in here just a second, watch the bucket. So I'm going to come in this room and I will be able to work everything that direction without any turning around. Right here, actually, in the closet right here will be the only part that I have to put a spline and turn my wood around, because as I'm running my boards right here, just this little bitty section will have to be turned around, which that's okay, it's in the closet. And let's go take a look at the other room. It's going to be the exact same thing here. So I will be working this way. Once I reach this point right here, I will have to turn this section of the closet around and run it the other way as well. As a matter of fact, I don't even have to do that because this is glue down, so I didn't even think about that. If it was nail down, I would have to turn it around, but since it's glue down, I don't have to turn anything around. I can just work the wood backwards. So scratch everything I just did. I wasn't thinking about it being glue down. So we won't have to turn any wood around because it is glue down. But as you can see, I got 1 full line all the way the complete length of the from the front of the house to the back of the house. To the back of the house, I got my line, and I'm going to work everything that direction. And I started right there that way. I started right next to the existing wood. That way I got a nice full piece that's going to be starting right there next to the existing wood. So it kind of depends on the layout. Most of the time I'm going to try, if I'm able to, I'm going to try to start my installations in the hallway if I'm doing a hardwood or something like that, and then feed off of that, because the hallway, like just in this instance right here, the front door is right here, so when somebody comes in, the hallway is going to be like the main area that definitely you want to nice, perfectly straight and anything like that. When you get into the bedroom or something, if you have to manipulate the wood, shift it around or anything just a fraction to make sure everything's nice and straight, we don't want to do that here. We want this hallway absolutely perfect. This is going to be the traffic area for guests and stuff coming into the hall bathroom. So the hallway, just like I did the last time in that hardwood job where we was messing with that really dark hickory wood, it had the railing and the banister and stuff like that up next to that we had to work up to. So I definitely wanted to start there, so everything was nice and straight and a full board up next to the banister. The exact same reason here, I want a full board up next to this existing wood. Okay, so I hope that'll help, and I'm gonna get off here and get to it. Until next time, FBSB is out. Okay, yep, and